Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these uploads. So let's begin right off the bat. Yesterday I told y'all that we were going to move up to 47.38 because I was watching for this thing to actually get out of there. I was watching for this thing to patiently creep in here and then overnight break out, open up at 400 and at 46.85 and then run, right? But unfortunately, it took a different turn. It took a different turn to the downside, and it came right back down to this level right here, which isn't too terrible. It really isn't too terrible, right here. All right, I don't think you should panic. Personally, I don't believe that you should panic. Not today. Not today. No. Let's see here. Let's see the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking decent. 1 hour is looking very decent. I think that it's going to do this. It's going to bounce today, and then tomorrow you should be a little worried because if we don't continue higher, we could collapse for like the 4th time, and then we will have 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one would just tank the whole market. So just be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. I'm not saying that it will happen. I'm just warning you and I'm giving you what I'm seeing. But as of today, I think we bounce. All right, now the first stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. That stock is CCG. All right. And the reason why I want to talk about CCG today is because of this. If you go on the daily time frame, you can see that there is a left shoulder, a head right here, and then a right shoulder right over here. And this is not looking too good for the longs. It's really not. And there's the neckline right over here at like 20 bucks. I think that the possibility of us retesting that neckline is very high. The probability of us breaking it is a little low because sometimes what happened is this. Sometimes it likes to just go all the way down here, right? And then bounce and then never break down and then continue higher. Like we will never see that move right there. Like this is very difficult. This, on the other hand, not so much. Like the short sellers who are over here at around $25. I'm pretty sure they're looking to cover some money off the table at around like $20.50 before they decide whether to hold some more through this breakdown or whether they have to like get rid of the rest of their position if it starts to creep back up. All right, but right now it still got room. And it's definitely worth sharing in this video. Long term though, like the long term perspective of it, like eventually it's going to bounce again, right? It's either going to be here or it's going to be here at around like $18 and it's going to bounce again. It has the tendencies to do that. So that's my honest thoughts on this one. And that's the first stock that y'all should keep on your watch list for today. The next one that y'all should keep on your watch list for today, that stock is BBIG. All right. And BBIG, for those of y'all who missed that $4 stock video, I made a video on, I believe it was Sunday night. Yeah, it was Sunday night. I told you that this $4 stock will double. And I think it will. So far, pre-market is at $4.66. I think it's going to run, and I think it's going to go to exactly $8. I think that this is the beginning of something huge, and I explained the reasons why in that video. All right, so definitely check that out if you haven't, but watch for a move all the way up here. So that is the second stock that y'all should keep on your watch list for today. And the last stock that y'all should keep on your watch list for today, that stock is Goldman Sachs. All right. Now, Goldman Sachs, the thing is this: it had earnings today. It did, and there is this thing that I just cannot ignore. There is this head and shoulders on the chart, with the neckline being at around like 370, right? So you got the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder right over here. And then if we go onto the 5-minute chart, you can clearly see that it had earnings today and they did not perform. Well, maybe they did, but the reaction wasn't that good. All right, so I think that we're going to try to test. We're going to go to like 370 at first, probably within the first like 30 minutes or an hour. It might not even get to 370. It might just get to like 369, and then immediately starts fading and fading and fading towards like 357. All right, that's what I'm seeing with Goldman Sachs. A bad reaction with earnings, not so great. It's really not so great. So hopefully some of y'all didn't gamble through it. Right, if you did, will the contracts pay off? Probably. I think they might pay off like 100% on the puts, not the calls. The calls are gonna get annihilated, but the puts are gonna do well, and I think that it may have some more room to the downside. So watch this one for a potential day trade for today. All right, now let's talk about you. That's three. Yeah, that is three. Let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. So those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the first one that we're going to address. That stock is CHGG. Check. All right. Now somebody asked about it, and I was looking at this thing. I was looking to see if there was an interesting structure about this thing, and the answer is no. There really isn't. It's very there was an opportunity for a trade way back then, right? But right now it's just chilling on the side. It's not really doing too much. Let's go on the daily chart. There is a giant gap over here. There's no guarantees that it's gonna go up there. Like one of the only reasons why this thing would actually spike would be because of like some merger or just a purchase, like somebody buying out or a buyout. I mean, and then this thing would just shoot up. But the events of when that may happen, that's tough. Like I don't know when things are gonna like. It's unless there's a structure that makes it easier for me to know when. I don't know when. I don't know when that may happen. Eventually, it's gonna get $60, and there are probably gonna be some buyout news because it's been down by so much. By like what? Big companies like to buy reputable companies that they believe in when they're at a massive discount like this. When they're down by like 75%. So it's going to happen. I just don't know when. And that's my honest thoughts on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released at 8:20 Central Time between Monday to Friday, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook as well. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to Step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, this is Chairman. My name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.